to get the cobwebs off the kids' fishing poles during the 13th annual WCT Townsville Memorial Family Fishing Fun Day at Sunbeam Lake, Saturday, April 30th, starting at 6 a.m. It's a day of fun for the whole family with fishing, food, music, and prizes, and a day to remember Wes, Cody, and Tanner. For more information, please call 858-864-6391. That's 858-864-6391. 16 and over must have.
I'm Kayla Barron with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Deebo Samuel's relationship status with the 49ers could be going from it's complicated to divorce. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports the All-Pro receiver has requested a trade. Rappaport says Samuel's issues with the team stem from how he's used as both a running back and a receiver. Elsewhere, Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is already a huge fan of his new head coach, Mike McDaniel, and the positive environment he's creating in Miami.
I go up there to his office, tell him, I got a couple of guys coming over to hang out, and he feels bad, that he didn't get an invite to come over and hang out. So, it's been a really cool relationship.
He's that cool.
He's that cool.
And Wednesday was the final day for pre-draft visits, and quarterbacks were a hot commodity. The Lions met with Pitt's Kenny Pickett. The Falcons hosted Matt Corral of Ole Miss, while the Steelers met with Liberty's Malik Willis. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Your happiest spring starts with Lowe's, because SpringFest is happening now. Start gathering and grilling with friends and family for less, with $50 off the Charbroil Performance Series 5-burner gas grill, now $249. And then get everyone together around our 7-piece dining sets, starting at just $768. Stop by Lowe's today and create a season full of togetherness and sizzle. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. Selection varies by location. While supplies last, about 4/21 through 4/27.
Whoa, Greg's up.
He's never up this early.
Hey, guys. Okay, so this is called the Bell Breakfast Box from Taco Bell. Oh, thanks. I can read.
And that's a coffee. Helps you open your eyes.
And that's a breakfast burrito. You can start from either end.
You guys always this condescending in the morning?
Pretty much. Wake up with the new $5 Bell Breakfast Box, filled with a grande toasted breakfast burrito, hash brown, 2 Cinnabon Delights, and a coffee. At limited participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation, which vary. Tax extra. Drinks excludes freezes.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXOL Centro. Speaking of Taco Bell, Gene, Taco Bell confirmed that their Mexican pizza will return to the menu in May after a 2-year absence.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yes, well, the Mexican pizza consists of a tortilla shell filled with beans or ground beef, sauce, and topped with another tortilla shell. It's a pizza, but not really. Kind of like Taco Bell is Mexican food, but not really. Boy, I'm sorry. I'll pass on that one.
They got a good imagination.
I suppose it's all in the marketing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll pass on that one. Taco Bell is one of those guilty pleasures that, people harbor and seldom talk about. Anyway.
Well, a lot of people, some people at least, they don't feel guilty at all.
No, not at all. Okay. Let's see. Birthdays today. There are big shot birthdays. Actor Elaine May is 90. Singer Iggy Pop, 75. Actor Patti LuPone, 73. Tony Danza is 71. Actor James Morrison is 68. Actor Andy McDowell is 64. And let's see, actor Leslie Silva, 54. Actor Toby Stevens is 58. And actor James McAvoy is 43. Actor Terrence J is 40. Actor Christopher Sanders is 34. Actor Frank Delane is 31. Okay. Those are the big shot birthdays. You ready for the...
I'm ready for those people in touch with reality.
Yeah, our friends and neighbors, the people that, the people that we know and love because, they're right here in the Imperial Valley.
That's right.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alec Vasquez, Anthony Cruz, Rudy Coronado, Beverly Alvarado, Sandy Craddock, Steve Campos, Gale Gomez, Travis Gallagher, Mary Davis, Connie Hoyt, Rebecca Hernandez, Brittany Baldwin, Albert Espinoza, and Matt Juleson. Happy birthday from KXO. Our buddy Matt Juleson, who was part of the KXO high school football broadcast team for a number of years, recuperating nicely from some surgery and doing quite well.
Lives in San Diego, right?
He lives and works in San Diego, he and his lovely wife, Amy, and kind of hit a hiccup with some health issues, but doing very well. So happy birthday, Matt.
Enjoy.
Yes. Okay. Lots of things going on this weekend. I mean, just all sorts of things. Tomorrow is Earth Day, so I think I'll cut down a tree to celebrate.
I'm going to let all of you people celebrate Earth Day.
Okay.
I'm just going to kind of watch the dirt fly.
Yeah. Well, all sorts of events going on.
Jewelry heist.
We'll tell you about some of them coming up in our news, right?
Yeah, jewelry. You don't hear this too often in the Valley. A jewelry theft or heist.
I wonder if it was the Pink Panther.
Inspector Clouseau?
It could have. We've got Inspector Clouseau is on the job. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
could be.
See if we can get to the bottom of that. And as typical anymore, you do the crime, you end up in the video.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's hope so that they'll be able to catch the person.
Yes.
Certainly must have had cameras all over the place.
Yeah. Typical. Okay. And there's activities in Imperial and Calexico, and I mean, just all sorts of neat stuff going on.
Political forums coming up.
Yeah, well, I think there's one more that we're involved with. Actually, two.
Two more, yeah.
Yeah. So, and they're available on the CoLab Facebook page, or actually they're on the KXO Facebook page.
Got you covered either way.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if you've heard or if you care, but Netflix is losing subscribers for the first time in 10 years. The streamer lost 200,000 subscribers during the first 3 months of this year. I'm not sure why Netflix is losing subscribers. I mean, hey, they got a ton of people watching, like, my sister in Michigan who's using my password, my niece in Omaha using my password, my uncle in Denver using my password. Everybody's watching, right?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Okay. We've got news.
I'm ready.
It's a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, you call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. President Biden is vowing Vladimir Putin will never succeed in occupying Ukraine. He's just taken the wraps off part of a more than $1 billion U.S. aid package. In addition to $500 million in economic assistance, he says it includes new military help.
I'm announcing another $800 million to further augment Ukraine's ability to fight in the east in the Donbass region.
It provides equipment Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, has been pleading for.
This package includes heavy artillery weapons, dozens of howitzers, and 144,000 rounds of ammunition to go with those howitzers. It also includes more tactical drones.
On top of that, Mr. Biden says
the United States will ban Russian-affiliated ships from our ports, as they did in Europe.
President Biden says Vladimir Putin's claims Russia is now in control of the southeastern seaport city of Mariupol are questionable. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news after a 52-year-old man is formally charged with the stabbing death of a 15-year-old girl on the Stagg High School campus in Stockton. The San Joaquin County DA demands a change to laws regarding stabbings versus shootings.
What frustrates me is that there is a vast disparity between the commission of a crime using a firearm and a crime using a knife.
District Attorney Tony Verber-Salazar. Anthony Gray made his first court appearance Wednesday. Salazar says he did not know the victim and that he had a long criminal history. 61-year-old Joaquin Syria released from prison after spending more than 30 years behind bars for a 1990 murder in San Francisco he didn't commit. He says others he met while serving time are in the same situation.
It's some other people behind me in my same situation, man. Some people made it, and some people lose their mind.
He was released after it was determined he was convicted on false witness testimony and police misconduct. More rain in Northern California today, snow in the Sierras. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call your friend in the business, Lock Air Conditioning.
You can unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. And with Rocket Mortgage, you can unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket can. Call 833-8-ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started.
Rocket. Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MLS consumer access.org. Over 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
The more we learn about COVID-19, the more questions and worries we have. CalHope can help with free COVID-19 emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green. It's page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley at El Centro Motors, now at the Imperial Valley Mall, and at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, El Centro Police are investigating a jewelry theft. Wednesday morning at about 9:30, the operator of a jewelry kiosk at the mall reported that an estimated $30,000 worth of jewelry had been stolen from her booth. The theft reportedly had occurred about 20 minutes earlier when the glass at the kiosk was smashed. Investigators are reviewing a surveillance video of the theft. Tuesday evening fire displaced a number of families. The fire was reported at 8:15 p.m. in a mobile home park located at 2002 West 8th Street. When the Yuma Fire Department arrived at the scene, there were several mobile homes fully involved in the fire. Extremely strong winds in the narrow confines of the mobile home park allowed the fire to spread. 8 mobile homes were destroyed or severely damaged. There were no reported injuries, and the American Red Cross is providing assistance to the displaced families. Firefighters from the Imperial County Fire Department, Yuma Marine Corps Air Station, and Rural Metro Fire responded to a mutual aid request. Cause of the fire remains under investigation. KXO News Time coming up to 7:42.
Hi, this is Mike Allison, Parts and Service Director, El Centro Motors and Imperial Volkswagen. Reading the great specials we have at our Brawley Quick Lane and Off-Road Center. First, our high-pressure Built Tough spray liner, which can be sprayed on anything that rolls for $9.99 per month. And second, our lift kits, including method wheels and needle tires for as low as $89 per month OAC. If you can't make it here, we also have our other locations at El Centro Motors, the mall, and our mobile van for your convenience. Remember, if you don't see us first, we can't save you any money.
In other local news, maintenance crews will close all lanes of a section of State Route 78 today. The closure will involve the section from the east junction of State Route 111 to Western Avenue in Brawley. Between the hours of 7 a.m. this morning and 3 p.m., crews will be engaged in multiple maintenance activities. According to Caltrans, the southbound Highway 111 on-ramp to westbound 78 will also be closed. Detour signs will be posted. Well, it's going to be an exciting weekend as live racing is back. California Midwinter Fair Heritage Foundation. Yeah, here, Carroll, he's warming up his... what would you call that car that you have, Carroll?
A Tootsie toy.
A Tootsie toy, okay. Yes. Well, go this weekend to see that Tootsie toy. Fair Heritage Foundation and Wingate Company are pleased to announce the Heritage Racing Series Showdown in the Desert. It'll be happening April 23rd and 24th at the Imperial Speedway races, featuring lightning sprints, heritage sport compacts, and UTVs. Following Saturday races, Big Bad Wolf takes the stage. Tickets are available now. You can text TIX, that's TIX, to 760-606-5776. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 3 locations in the valley to serve you better. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
This spring, Cocopah Casino wants to know if you'll stay or travel. Every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday between noon and 8 p.m., one winner every other hour could win up to $2,750 in cash or prizes. You can earn entries now by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. See the Rewards Club for details. Cocopah Casino has your bags packed with cash and prizes this spring because we love our loyals at Cocopah Casino, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. They're open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Continuing with more local news, the CoLab candidate forums continue. Last night, the Imperial Irrigation District Division 3 candidates were featured. Forums continue on Tuesday, April 26th, when the candidates for Imperial County Board of Supervisors will be featured. The forum will be at the Calexico City Hall. On Wednesday, April 27th, the Imperial County Board of Supervisors District 5 will be featured at the Hopeville City Hall. Forums are available on the CoLab Facebook page as well. Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is warning people about a potential new COVID-19 scam. The Brawley Hospital says that there have been 2 instances of pre-surgery patients being notified by phone or text that they had tested positive for coronavirus when in fact their tests were negative. Pioneers Memorial Hospital District CEO Larry Lewis says patients who receive notice that their pre-surgery COVID-19 test is positive when they've already been notified it was negative should contact the hospital to verify the results. Well, Imperial Valley Desert Museum, an evening with an expert is coming up. Minerals and megawatts, lithium extraction, and new geothermal technology in Imperial Valley. This will be an in-person presentation from 6 to 9 p.m. $35 per person. Reservations are required. It'll be taking place at the Imperial Valley Desert Museum, 11 Frontage Road in Ocotillo. Guest speaker will be Mark Grand, Manager for Real Estate Assets and Community Relations. You can call 760-358-7016 for more information. The city of El Centro will celebrate Earth Day. The event will be held on April 22nd from 6 to 9 p.m. at First Responders Park in El Centro. There will be local food and drinks, local art for sale, live music, Earth Day crafts, and prizes. Sounds like a good deal to me as well, too. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says highs will be a little warmer today, generally reaching the low 90s. An abrupt change takes place tomorrow as a dry cold front sweeps across the region Friday with highs in the mid to upper 70s. This will also result in windy conditions. Strong winds start in the Imperial Valley this afternoon and expand to Arizona tomorrow. The strongest winds will be in the valley with gusts in excess of 40 miles an hour. Pockets of blowing dust can be expected. Over the weekend, anticipate less wind, but with lingering breeziness and highs in the 80s. The warming continues next week with highs in the upper 90s to near 100 on Tuesday and Wednesday. Our high in the valley yesterday, 88, the overnight low, 63. Sunny today with a high near 90. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 60. West wind 20 to 25 miles an hour with gusts as high as 45 miles an hour. Sunny on Friday with a high near 75. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 85, north-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. On Sunday, it'll be sunny with a high near 90, north wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. 70 degrees downtown, 32% relative humidity, wind out of the west 5 to 15 miles an hour. By the way, your border wait. Downtown Calexico, an hour and 30-minute wait, no waiting Sentry, no waiting pedestrian. Eastport, about an hour wait there, 10-minute Sentry, 45 to 50 minutes at the Ready Lane, 20 minutes at Andrade. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California, making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West Ayton Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. For more information, log on to pmhd.org. They've got information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. NBA action last night, Celtics, they beat the Nets 114-107. They lead that series 2-0. And in overtime, the 76ers beat the Raptors 104-101. Sixers lead 3-0. And the Bulls beat the Bucks 114-110. That series tied at 1 game each. Meanwhile, Bucks forward Chris Middleton sprained the medial collateral ligament in his left knee during the fourth quarter of yesterday's game. And, he'll undergo an MRI today and see when he is able to play again. Today's games, it's the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies, the Jazz and the Mavericks, and the Nuggets and the Warriors.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, let's tour Major League Baseball. The Brewers beat the Pirates 4-2. Guardians, they're in Cleveland, okay? Guardians ripped the White Sox 11-1. Dodgers dumped the Braves 5-1. Meanwhile, Phillies over the Rockies 9-6. It was in the nightcap. Guardians edged the White Sox 2-1. Lots of doubleheaders because of weather back east. Meanwhile, Orioles shut out the Athletics 1-0. It only went 6 games before the game was called, and the Rays topped the Cubbies 8-2. Angels shut out the Astros 6-0. Yankees prevailed. They beat the Tigers 5-3. Cardinals blanked the Marlins 2-0. Diamondbacks dumped the Nationals 11-2. Giants over the Mets 5-2. Blue Jays ripped the Red Sox 6-1. Royals shut out the Twins 2-0. Mariners 4, Rangers 2. Oh, and the Padres continued to win. The Padres with a sweep of the Cincinnati Reds as Jurickson Profar helped Mackenzie Gore pick up his first major league win. Padres shut out the Reds 6-0. In other news, players from Russia and Belarus will not be allowed to compete at Wimbledon this year. Meanwhile, Novak Djokovic has hit back at Wimbledon's decision to ban Russian and Belarusian players over the invasion of Ukraine, describing the move as crazy. Wimbledon announced that all Russian and Belarusian players will be barred from this year's championship. Djokovic, who grew up in war-torn Serbia, said the athletes had nothing to do with the ongoing conflict. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information. Pioneers, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in California, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. unemployment claims dipped to 184,000 and remain at a half-century low. Meanwhile, Nestle, the world's biggest food and drinks company, raised prices by more than 5% in the first 3 months of this year as it passed on rising costs to shoppers. Consumers in North America took the hardest hit with an 8.5% rise in prices, the company said in its first quarter earnings report. Latin America saw the second biggest increase, with the price of Nestle products rising 7.7%. CEO Mark Schneider signaled that more increases are on the horizon. Energy has been the biggest driver behind inflation, but global food prices are also rocketing. One of Russia's richest men has quit as CEO of Lukoil, the country's second largest oil company. In a brief statement, Lukoil said Vagit Elekferov informed the company about his decision to resign as a director and president of the company. The company did not disclose the reason for Elekferov's resignation, but the announcement comes just days after he was sanctioned by the United Kingdom and 7 weeks after Lukoil broke ranks with President Vladimir Putin and called for an end to Russia's war in Ukraine. Reuters reported that Elekferov had decided to leave after he was sanctioned in order to protect the company's operations, citing a source familiar with the matter. So what's going on Wall Street? On the big board, the Dow up 200 points at 35,361. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 at 4483, that's up 25 points. The NASDAQ up 54 points at 13,507. Gold down $12.30 an ounce, and oil up $2.02 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
It will be sunny today with a high near 90. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Patchy blowing dust after 5 p.m. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 60. It'll be windy. West wind 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 45 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 75. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 72 degrees, 31% relative humidity. Wind out of the west 5 to 15 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
Is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. President Biden's just announced a new round of American military help as Ukrainian forces try to hold off Russian troops in the country's east and south.
In announcing another $800 million in military aid for Ukraine, the president said Vladimir Putin's war has been an absolute outrage.
The idea this is happening, approaching the second quarter of the 21st century, is just...
Mr. Biden says he'll soon ask Congress for more money to send more weapons. His administration has also announced the formal plan to take in 100,000 Ukrainian refugees. Several have tried coming up through the Mexican border. Going forward, Mr. Biden says they'll be able to arrive directly from Europe. Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
In Ukraine, CBS's Chris Livesay reports a big steel mill in the port city of Mariupol is at the forefront with soldiers and civilians holding out.
Russian President Vladimir Putin himself ordering his defense minister not to storm the mill and risk losing Russian lives. Instead, they must stiffen the blockade. Block off this industrial area so that a fly cannot pass through, he commands, adding those who surrender will be
treated with respect.
Here at home, a string of Navy deaths has raised questions. CBS's Jim Crisula has some new answers.
A Navy officer confirms to CBS News at least 2 of the 3 recent deaths of sailors assigned to the USS George Washington were apparent suicides. Both occurred off base within a day of each other. The third, which occurred on the ship, is still under investigation.
Texas is set to execute its oldest inmate on death row. 78-year-old Carl Wayne Bunchen was convicted of murdering Houston police officer James Irby back in 1990. Maura Irby is his widow.
I don't yet know for sure if I'm actually going to be able to stand there and view him dying or if I'm just going to be in the family room, but I have to represent him.
Elon Musk says he's lined up more than $46 billion in financing to buy Twitter, and he's trying to cut a deal with the company. Some big Ford vehicles have a small issue, but it's enough to make driving a possible hazard. Jeff Gilbert of affiliate WWJ Detroit says more on a new recall.
These vehicles have a problem that can cause the windshield wipers to fail. It's about 650,000 pickups and SUVs, all made after 2020. This involves F-Series trucks as well as the Expedition and Navigator.
Mortgage rates have gone up for a 7th straight week. Mortgage buyer Freddie Mac says the average rate on a 30-year loan is now 5.11%. The Dow is up 204 points. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Cutting the price of your wireless bill feels good. Really good. So good, you gotta try it. With Straight Talk, you can get our Silver Unlimited plan for just $45 a month. Now with unlimited high-speed data, plus 5 gigabytes hotspot data, and no contract, with nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Why pay a whole lot for your data when you can get unlimited for a whole lot less? Straight Talk Wireless. No contracts, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
If you work remote, Staples has you covered.
A mid-mod desk chair to rejuvenate my ho-hum workspace.
Staples has you covered.
A gaming chair for a serious competitor.
A super stylish desk that will save me space and money.
Staples has you covered with remote workspace products and design tips curated by Jasmine Roth and Staples Work From Home Style Squad. Now save up to $100 on select chairs. Explore solutions for your remote workspace at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 4/30. Limit 2 in-store only.
An actor known for a gap-toothed smile and an impish style has died.
Robert Morse won a Tony Award for his role as J.P. Finch in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
I believe in you.
The actor also earned Tony and Emmy Awards for his portrayal of Truman Capote in True.
Sugar, where have you been?
But what many will remember Morse for the most?
The moon belongs to everyone.
He was the bow-tie-wearing Bertram Cooper on Mad Men, nabbing 5 Emmy nominations for the role. Robert Morse has died at the age of 90. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
One of college basketball's most successful coaches is retiring at age 60. Jay Wright, with 2 national titles, ending his run at Villanova. Reports say he will stay with the school in another role. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Do you know what people see when they Google you? Search engines don't always get it right. And when they're wrong, it's your reputation on the line. So what do you do when you don't agree with your search results? Call Reputation Defender at 800-401-6681. Reputation Defender is one of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. We have over a decade of experience in fixing people's search results, and we can help you too. Using cutting-edge approaches, Reputation Defender pushes unflattering information down to lower pages of your search results, where few people ever look. We also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, letting you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. You owe it to yourself to take control with Reputation Defender. Visit www.reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 for free advice on your situation. That's 800-401-6681.
And now,
More of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.
Prepare to get rocked.
That was unbelievable.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.